Over 62 lakh people recover from COVID-19 in India, highest in the world. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma brushes aside BJP's allegation of illegal transportation of coal in the state. Hundreds of students and guardians line up to submit answer sheets for different exams at Shillong General Post Office. And a total of 8 people arrested in the buried alive case, Home Minister assures justice. The news in detail. Government said that the number of people who have recovered from COVID-19 in the country is now more than 62 lakh and it is the highest in the world. India has the highest recovery rate of 86.78% in the world. Briefing the media in New Delhi this evening, Health Secretary Rajesh Bhushan said India continues to report a trend of steady decreasing active cases. He said presently the active cases in the country stands at 8,38,729. He added that the active cases have been below the 9 lakh mark for the 5th consecutive day. In Meghalaya, the total active cases recorded yesterday was 67 and the total recovery yesterday recorded was 133 and the total active cases in the state stands at 2,367. Brushing aside BJP's allegation of illegal transportation of coal in the state, the Chief Minister Conrad Sangma said such statements are irresponsible on the part of any party. The Chief Minister also categorically denied requests for any CBI inquiry into the matter, stating the CBI is not an agency that can be just called and used in such wanton manner.
These allegations are completely baseless. We have been very These allegations are completely baseless. We have been very, very clear that no such activity is being allowed. Any kind of movement that does take place with paper and with proper documentation. CBI is not an agency that can be just called and used for anything that one would want. So there has to be a proper systematic way in which this has to be approached. So therefore, if there are any issues that are there, definitely we'll look into it.
For residents and visitors of Shillong, traffic jams have been a common irritant in recent years. While the city roads were deserted due to the pandemic and lockdown a few months ago, traffic congestions have started to become a regular feature once again during this unlocking phase. SP Traffic, Siddharth Kumar Ambedkar, says Shillong Traffic Police need the cooperation of the local community to effectively deal with the traffic situation in the city. It may be mentioned that in September as many as 3,217 traffic violations were reported in East Khasi Hills district, in which police released, or rather realized, a fine of more than 30 lakh rupees.
We are seeking advice from the community that what solution we can come, and our focus is mainly on to raise awareness regarding various traffic rules and to do stringent checkpoints at different places so that people are aware that violation is not taken for granted.
The Shillong General Post Office has been the site of heavy rush since the past 2 days. Hundreds of students and their guardians lined up to submit answer sheets and assignments for different exams conducted by NEHU and other universities. In view of the pandemic, the examinations in most colleges in the city were conducted online. Some students and their parents suggested arrangements should have been made for submitting answer sheets in the respective colleges. The senior-most Postmaster General, K. Kharshandi, said they are trying their best to cater to everyone. Meanwhile, National Students' Union of India, Meghalaya, has decided to submit a memorandum to the state government tomorrow to express their displeasure over the situation.
We also feel pity for them if they miss the time, okay, because they have given them the target time. So if they miss the time, their letters will not reach, so I feel pity for them. So I have managed to staff That means only to monitor the queue. We will do our work, and then we have opened up some more counter here so that we can book the letters in a speedy way. We have done that.
This situation right here, we can all see, it's highly condemnable because the government should have clearly worked out a plan with the stakeholders. I've spoken to many students, I've spoken to colleges. They said these online exams, whatever submission could have been done in colleges.
A total of 8 people were arrested as the police continued their investigation into the case where an 80-year-old man who was recently buried alive by his kin over allegations of practicing witchcraft at a village in West Khasi Hills. Home Minister Lakshman Rimbui, while condemning the incident, said that an investigation is on and assured that those responsible would be arrested.
Whoever have hand in that, they will be arrested, and then after that, then the necessary charge sheet will be done after the process of inquiry. My appeal to the people is that we should not take the law into their own hand. They should report anything and everything to the police so that necessary action could be seen.
National Deworming Day (NDD) and National Tobacco Control Program (NTCP) Day was formally launched by the Additional Deputy Commissioner AVD Shira at the Conference Hall Office of the DM and HO Nongstoin recently, in presence of the leaders of the church, NGOs, the DCPU, the orphanage children and the members of the NTCP committee in a program organized by the Office of the Health Department of Nongstoin. Addressing the gathering as the chief guest, AVD Shira expressed her happiness to be associated with the program. Dr. L. Mausar, District Nodal Officer, NTCP, informed the gathering about the various ill effects of tobacco use and the kinds of damage it can cause to human organs like lungs and throat.
Among smoking, the worst part is passive smoking, which we are all affected. Kabangi barokhoit ni da kabangi mtibro mo kajing di rumah hang ni kam tam ha district jami lay kalong ko kanrei ba ni lab ba hidukan sya kam menswa haki kali menta lese la ban ong haki kali la kam penduna rei kadang kajing ong ba kaduna kadai tang hang ni ha hasor hi rei seki than nong kandong kam don kata kajing burom ya di kunlung kena la ni kenthei.
The maximum temperature recorded was 23.7 degrees Celsius and the minimum temperature 17.5 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity in the morning was 76%, while that in the evening rose to 93%. 6.6 millimeters of rainfall was recorded. The forecast: Shillong and its adjoining areas will have a generally cloudy sky with light rain in isolated places. And another look at the headlines before we wind up. Over 62 lakh people recover from COVID-19 in India, highest in the world. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma brushes aside BJP's allegation of illegal transportation of coal in the state. Hundreds of students and guardians line up to submit answer sheets for different exams at Shillong General Post Office. And a total of 8 people arrested in the buried alive case. Home Minister assures justice. Well, viewers, that's all we have in this edition of the Bulletin. Join us again tomorrow evening for more news and updates.